Let me tell you something real simple. XRP does not give a shit if you believe in it. It's not asking for your permission. It's not waiting for retail sentiment. It's not hoping Twitter likes it. XRP is being installed, and while you're arguing price targets like it's a damn meme coin, the financial system is ripping out its old plumbing and replacing it with something that actually works. You know what that's called? Inevitability. Because they're emotional, they're traumatized. They're broke in the head from years of manipulation. They want XRP to behave. They want nice, slow, polite price action. That's not how liquidity events work. Liquidity doesn't ask. Liquidity demands. And when the world demands liquidity at scale, the price doesn't rise. It reprices. This is where I get pissed. People keep saying, how can XRP go to 5 figures? How can it go to 6 figures? You're asking the wrong damn question. The question is, how can it not? If it's moving global value in real time, you don't price a bridge by how many people walk on it. You price it by what happens if it collapses. XRP isn't a coin. It's a failure point, and failure points get paid. Banks are sitting on trillions in nostro vostro accounts, doing absolutely nothing. Dead capital, rotting capital, capital screaming to be freed. And XRP shows up and says, I can settle instantly. I can remove counterparty risk. I can free your balance sheet. You think a bank says, oh no, the token price is too high? No. They say, thank God, finally something that works. Let me make this painfully clear. Most XRP is already not for sale. Now add ETFs, custodians, institutional vaults, government partnerships. That supply gets locked away. Not traded, not flipped, not dumped, locked. So when liquidity demand spikes, and it will, you're gonna have too much demand, chasing not enough tokens. That's not hype, that's a pressure cooker. Here's what really sets this off. When liquidity becomes urgent, when corridors go live, when Swift has no choice but to integrate or die, when on-demand liquidity becomes non-negotiable, at that point, price is irrelevant, speed is everything, and the faster the system needs to move, the higher the token price must be to handle the load. That's how 5 figures happens. That's how 6 figures happens, not because of greed, but because of throughput math. Nobody wants to talk about it, so I will. AI is replacing jobs. Governments know it. They're panicking quietly. They need a way to distribute value fast, globally, and without friction. You think they're mailing checks? No, they need a neutral settlement rail that doesn't belong to one country. And guess what? XRP already fits the damn blueprint. When governments start moving mass payments, liquidity becomes oxygen. And oxygen gets expensive when everyone needs it. This isn't even about humans anymore. This is about machines paying machines. AI settling transactions at machine speed. Autonomous systems exchanging value nonstop. You think they're gonna wait 3 days for settlement? Hell no. They need instant. They need finality. They need XRP. And when machines need liquidity 24/7, the price doesn't sleep either. This is the part that scares people, because the real catalysts, they're private, they're quiet, they're already happening. Sovereign corridors, defense-level infrastructure, back-end integrations you'll never see until it's done. By the time it's public, your exit liquidity. Let me say this clearly. There will be no warning, no countdown, no last chance tweet. One day, XRP will just be somewhere else. 5 figures, 6-figure, and people will scream, "This makes no sense." It makes perfect sense. You just didn't understand. What you were holding. XRP doesn't need hype. It needs usage. And usage is coming whether you're bullish, bearish, or clueless. This isn't a trade. This is positioning before the world upgrades its money rails. When it happens, people will say it was obvious. It never is, until it's too late. I'm Mel Carmine, and this isn't hopium. This is what happens when liquidity finally stops lying.